Hi, and welcome to Loving Local Living. This week we will explore India and experience how it is to live in an Indian family.
But before we go on this amazing journey, we'll do some research.
Holy cow!
Is a gender role pattern on the countryside based on structural violence. It is the women's daughters until they are married away to a family in the neighbor city that has to adjust to the new family. These are the two roles a woman have in the traditional India. All of the known structures are abolished. Here you don't belong in or don't belong in a caste. And you can move freely. This is the fundamental thing in the modern big city. To move around freely. In the small villages, the women don't have the same free moving pattern, but are always looked after by men, either as daughters or as the virtuous wife or daughter-in-law. Females are in an inferior situation. That is based on how the families are so controlling in the Indian society. When your own family teaches you that a proper woman is always under surveillance, either by her own family or her family-in-law, then the woman who moves around freely are considered as easy targets for rape.
So today was the first day with the host family, and it's been quite an experience because they have such a different way of doing things. But concerning family tradition and family structures, we had a little talk about their marriage today, the parents' marriage, because they were talking about how it was their 23rd anniversary in a few days, so it was like the perfect moment for me to ask a little bit more of their marriage. And their marriage is an arranged marriage, and it seems like that's a pretty normal thing. Like it wasn't really a big deal to them that their marriage was arranged. They also told me later on, like to make sure that they would actually stay together since this marriage was arranged and not based on love. They used the horoscopes to like make sure that their marriage was meant to be. So that was like quite an interesting, different perspective on how marriage can work too.
So, today was the second day with my host family. It's been a long one, it's been fun as well. Today I really noticed like the difference between being a woman or a man in the family. The man, he's definitely one who makes the money, and when he gets home he just want to be on his own. Like the men here, they're always like just sleeping all around the place. And or watching TV, just lying there, not really saying anything, don't say hi, just lying there, and they just want to be on their own. And the women, they're just running around all over the place, cleaning, cooking, taking care of me, yes, because I'm the guest, and just talking a lot, smiling, and yeah, just running around. But I also noticed like the men, they're like definitely the leaders of the family. when there is any like important decisions to be made, it's the man who makes them. Like the children, they just come up to him, and if they want to know anything important, but if it's how like the day is supposed to work, or just daily decisions, it's the women who takes care of it. But the really important stuff, that's the men. So yeah, that's what I've noticed today. I hope I'll experience some more tomorrow, and I hope it'll be fun as well.
I'm now on day 3, and I talked to the mother again, and she told me she has a PhD in music, and she goes to work just like her husband from 8:30 until 2, and then she usually wakes up in the morning at 5:30 or something, does breakfast for everyone, because that's a tradition in India that it's always the mom who does the breakfast. And whoever's at home for lunch and for dinner then cooks the meal, so it's not expected of her to be home at all the meals and prepare them. But they also have a housekeeper and maids, so they usually do the breakfast. And I've noticed it's always the girls who serve the food, so they still have traditional ginger rolls, but she also has a successful career and actually makes her own money and is independent. So they're breaking out from the traditional roles and, you know, being self-reliant. That's really cool.
Hello again. We're back from India, and Sophie had a little accident of Delhi belly, so unfortunately she can't be with us today. So we're just gonna finish today's show by ourselves in our new studio.
Hello! Although India is an old-fashioned country with a lot of traditions, some of the Indians have a modern mentality. This is also where arranged marriages are widely used, and that is still the most popular way of setting up marriages, no matter the social class or geographical area. That's all for Maggie King.
Just like in Monsoon Wedding, where Aditi is married away to her aunt by her father. She is very unsatisfied with the situation, and one day before the wedding, she has an affair with her old lover, Vikram. But she confesses to her man, the man she's getting married to, and even though he isn't happy about it, he's still glad that she's been honest, and end up getting married and possibly living a long and happy life.
So the families are one of the biggest parts of creating a future identity. They have an opinion on school, job, marriage, and way of living. This might not be a bad thing, but just a cultural difference compared to Denmark. And that's all from this week of Loving Local Living.
Bye!